Hello, Internet. For so many years, I've tried to do what I think I'm supposed to do, and it almost never works out the way I think it's going to. And a lot of times it doesn't benefit me because I'm actually catering to other people and doing that. So I don't care anymore. Even when I think I'm doing the right thing, a lot of the times I'm catering to something else or some idea in my mind that I've made up that has nothing to do with me and my needs. And the reason I'm doing what I'm doing in the first place is because I think I'm going to benefit from it or other people are going to benefit from it, which in turn will make me feel better about what I'm doing. But that almost never is the case because I've really come to realize that you can't make people like you. And even though I think that I don't care if people like me or not, why the hell would I be doing this if I don't want people to like me? You know what I mean? And it just feels so inauthentic for me to do things that I genuinely want to do because I have all these blocks in my head that are preventing me from doing that because I feel like I'm supposed to be catering to an audience. And even in my personal life, I feel like I'm supposed to be catering to certain people and I'm not doing things that I would normally do because other people don't want me to do them, if that makes sense. Like, for example, I grew up rapping. I've been rapping since I was in my early 20s. I'm 32 now. But for some reason, I have this block in my head that now that I'm 32 years old, I can't rap anymore. But that's stupid because it's something that I've been doing for so long and it's something that I enjoy. It's something that I love doing. So why would I stop doing it? If I'm worried about critique even, I don't have to put it out. I can just do it and make it because I want to. Music has always been the lifeline for me throughout my life. And I've noticed recently, I really have not been making any music, but I think it's because I have this idea in my head that I can't make certain types of music, which is stupid. That would not be relevant unless I was considering other people's opinions constantly. And I've learned from posting content on the internet that a lot of times people don't even listen to what you're saying anyway. You can just say whatever. It doesn't really make a difference because they're either not going to see the video in the first place. They're going to watch the video. They're not really going to listen to the whole thing. They're going to listen to the whole thing. They're not going to interpret what you're saying the way you meant it. I think a lot of people that make art just want to feel understood. And I think that's always been my goal with putting things out for people to experience that I've created, whether it's videos, music, whatever, is just to find people that understand me. And luckily with this channel, I've found a small community of people that seem to understand me, which is really great. But I don't think I'm going to actually find more people to connect with me on the internet unless I'm authentically being myself. And I don't want to make it seem like I've been like not being myself this whole time, but I just have all these little things in my mind that I'm trying to do. Like, I got to make the title of the video something that people will want to click. I got to make the thumbnail something that people will want to click. But the landscape of YouTube is changing though. And I've never really done the whole like clickbait side of YouTube because I kind of started after that was already not a thing. And now I'm noticing that a lot of videos on this platform are just people talking. Like, at least the things that I get recommended, it's just people talking because people want to like connect with something that feels authentic and a person that just is like expressing themselves as realistically as they possibly can. And I mean, it's probably already happening, but eventually that in itself is going to become inauthentic and forced. And people are going to transition to that style of content that didn't used to make that kind of content just because that's what's popular. And that's exactly what I'm trying not to do. I've been making videos for 3 years, almost 3 years, and I'm really still struggling to find my voice and find my place on YouTube and on the internet. This video is really just for people that already are subscribed to my channel. I don't really think this will be appealing to any new viewers. I guess we'll see. You never know. I just wanted to come on here and just vent a little bit, which is the point of this channel from the beginning, is just me documenting my mind, documenting my brain, just letting things out so that I don't have to keep them built up. Because honestly, I don't have a lot of people to talk to about anything. For real. Like, I don't have any friends in Portland, which is the city I live in. All my friends live either in LA or on the East Coast. That's where my family is. That's where all my closest friends are. I have my partner in Portland and I have her family, and that's amazing. You know, I'm glad I have them. But on a daily basis, I don't have a single friend that lives in this city. Zero. And it's really starting to get to me. I don't know if you can tell. It's really starting to be a problem. And I'm the type of person that likes to be inside all the time. I'm the type of person that likes to be alone a lot of the time. But I've been pretty isolated since COVID, essentially, since 2020. And it's only been the past couple months, I guess really just 2024, where I've noticed that it's starting to really eat away at me in a way that is not healthy. But then also I think about someone like my friend from high school that I did drumline with, who got sick and died when he was 17 years old. There was nothing that he could have done to prevent that. It's not like he was like being unhealthy for 30 years and he got some disease that he could have prevented from getting. So it's like, part of me is like, what the fuck does it even matter? Like, it doesn't even matter. I'm kind of on this brink right now where I'm like, do I want to just fully try to clean up my life and make that my focus and just do what I feel like I'm supposed to do or what I think is the right thing to do? Or do I want to just fucking say, fuck it, stop caring, really try to do whatever I want to do and not worry about what other people think? And I know this sounds really stupid because it is stupid. The fact that I have to think about it this much is really dumb, but that's where I'm at. And that's how my brain is functioning right now. So I don't really know what else to do about that. And I don't know. I don't think I'm a bad person. So if I let myself do whatever I want, it's really not going to be anything like horrible. It's really just allowing myself to express myself, which is something that I used to do effortlessly. I used to do that with ease and I used to not care at all because I was young and I didn't have all these like blocks that I put on myself yet. Especially when I was a kid. Like I envy the art that I made when I was a kid because I had no one telling me what to do and I had no one telling me what not to do as far as creating. So I didn't have a frame of reference. I just made shit. You know what I mean? Like if I was influenced by a certain artist, I would just use that and it didn't matter because I wasn't like, oh, well, people are going to think I'm copying them. I didn't care. People copy other artists all the time and no one gives a fuck. If the art is good, literally no one cares. That's what I'm really starting to realize is even when someone cares, they don't actually care as much as I think that they do. I always seem to care about things more than the other person. That's kind of something I've realized in my life is that almost always I feel like my relationships with people are not balanced, where I'm constantly caring more than they are. Not with my partner though, which I'm very lucky about, but I can't rely on my partner for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to be able to figure this shit out on my own or find new relationships with people and make friends that it doesn't feel that way. But like how do I even start doing that? I don't know. I am just so in my own head lately and again, I feel like I want to make my channel something positive, but if I'm not feeling positive, I'm not going to make a video about something that I'm not feeling. That's really what I'm trying to focus on. I know this is just like an unhinged, weird rant, but this is where I'm at. So I just wanted to share it with you guys. I think I'm going to end the video here. I'll see you next week.